guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah, and in today's video I'm going to be transforming myself into the style of my zodiac sign according to the internet. So if you are new, you should hit that subscribe button, and I will leave a link below to all the makeup that I used in this video. If you're interested in that, you can just go to the description box and it'll be there. So if you're interested in finding out how I recreated this look, keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to go over in this video is what my zodiac sign is, what this thing that I found says, like your personality is based on your zodiac. And then I already went ahead and did my hair off camera just because it'd be so much easier to just explain what I did than try to figure out how to show you how to do it. And then I'm going to do my eyeshadow, my lipstick, and then my jewelry and my outfit, all based on like pictures I found on the internet, and I will be including them on the screen. And there's a lot of variations. Like when I looked through pictures of outfits or makeup, there's a lot of different things that you can go for. So I just figured out which ones looked the most like something I would already wear, and what I have available to me. So my sign is Cancer. My birthday is June 22nd, and I'm filming this on Thursday, so Monday will be the 22nd, so it'll be my birthday, and I'll be 20. But according to that, Cancers are from June 21st to July 21st, and the symbol is the crab. And then it also says they're nurturing, protective of others. They tend to be moody with constantly changing emotions. They highly value their home life. They may appear passive and tend to rely on their feelings to make decisions, and then they're subtle rather than direct. Some of these I would say do match my personality, but I also don't really get the point of the zodiac sign stuff. I don't really believe in it. I know some people do, and if you do, then that's okay. I just don't. But I thought it would be fun to make this video just because it'd be like somebody else is picking out my outfit, somebody else is picking out my makeup, things like that. So I thought it'd be entertaining to figure out what it says that my zodiac sign would wear. So I will go ahead and show you the makeup part. So I will go ahead and in this corner insert the picture of the look that I found. So I'm going to do everything else on my makeup the same that I would normally do. The only thing different will be like my eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and start with priming my eyes. So I'm going to use the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline, and I'm using 100 Ivory, and then I'll just use my sponge to blend that out. And I just put it like this on my eye, and then like I said, I will blend it out. Next, I'm going to start applying my eyeshadow. So the palette I'm going to use today is the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette, and I'm gonna just use a fluffy brush like this. This is from Eco Tools. This is the highlight brush, but it's just a big fluffy brush like this. And I'm gonna take this Sweet Tea shade, this light brown shade, to begin with. And this palette does have a lot of fallout whenever you get it out of the pan, so make sure you tap your brush before you apply it to your eyes. But I'm just gonna put this all out on the corner portion, and if I'm looking this way, that's where my mirror is. So the next shade I'm gonna take is the darker brown, and it's called Old Fashioned, and it's this one down at the bottom. And I'm going to take it on a small little fluffy brush, and I'm going to focus that color on the outer edge right here and into the crease. So I went ahead and decided to zoom you guys in just a little bit more just to make it easier for you to see what's happening. But I just continued to build that dark brown shade in the crease and just drug it down a little bit just to make it darker and to the intensity that I want, and tried to match as well as I can to the picture of this look. So from the look on the picture, it looks like she used a lighter shade all on the eyelid right here. So I'm just gonna take this, oops, berry, I think I want to use berry ice. Yes, I think so. So I'm gonna use this berry ice shade right here, and I'm just gonna put it on my finger. And these shades are very buttery, so you just have to be careful that you don't get too much. But I'm gonna just take it on my finger like this and then pat it all along the lid portion. So just try to blend it out as best as you can without getting it too high into the crease. So that is as light as I'm gonna do it. I feel like that's pretty close to what the picture looks like. So I'm going to, off camera, go ahead and do the eyeliner part, and I'm also going to do like my mascara and everything and do my other eye to match, and then I'll be right back. But before I do that, I'll go ahead and tell you what I'm gonna use for my eyeliner and my mascara. So my mascara, I'm using this one. This is the Falsies Maybelline Waterproof Mascara in the shade Very Black. And then for the eyeliner, I'm using this one. This is the Curvitude Liner from Maybelline, and it's just in black. But I'm going to go ahead and off camera do that, and then I'll be right back. Now that I finished the top part of my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face and show you how I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows first, and I will be using this and this. The smaller one is the Maybelline BROWdrama Shaping Chalk Powder in the shade 110 Soft Brown. It comes a little container like that, and you shake it, and then it looks like this. I don't know if it's going to focus, but it looks like that. And then the other one I do on top because it's more of a gel kind of thing. It's a BROWdrama Sculpting Brow Mascara, and it's in the shade Soft Brown, but it looks like this, and then the end looks like that. So first I take, like I said, the smaller one, and I just use a tiny bit of this. It can go on, well, or make a mess, but it can go on really dark, so you just have to be really careful. I'm gonna go ahead and use a smaller mirror just so that it doesn't go everywhere. But I just brush it right on top of my eyebrows. And this one I got a little bit darker just because a lot of it came off in this one section. But when I do my concealer under the bottom, I can fix some of that. But that's what they look like with the powder. And before I even put the other one in, I will take my spoolie brush, which I don't know where it went. I'll just use the end of this, but just take, well, just take the spoolie on this, and then I brush my eyebrow hairs up before I put the gel in. Oh, some of it got down here. That's the one thing you have to be really careful with the powder chalk, is it will go everywhere. So it's good to do that before you have any of your foundation on. And then I just run my fingers and smooth over the top. And then for concealer, I'm again going to go in with the Instant Age Rewind, and then I use this small flat brush like this, and I take a small amount and I will go underneath and just sculpt it out to make sure that if any of the chalk got underneath or anything, I'm smoothing it out. I also will just take my finger and just tap it out too. So that is what they look like when they're all done, and they still kind of look dark. I did them a little darker than I normally do today, but with when everything else goes on, it'll look fine. So for foundation, I'm going to use my favorite foundation that I always use. Again, I always take it on a glass palette like this, but it is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is for normal to oily skin, and then it's in the shade 112 Natural Ivory, and I apply it with my beauty blender. So I'm going to go wet this beauty blender, and then I'll be right back. So I went ahead and wet my beauty blender, and then this is about the amount that I use for foundation, and I forgot to prime. So hold that thought, and I'm going to prime my face real quick. I'm going to use my Aveeno Daily Nourishing Moisturizer with sunscreen in it. This is SPF 30, but this is what I use to moisturize my face first. I also am going to prime with this. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And I only take this right under my eyes. I just get about that much. I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute, and then I'll be right back to show you how I apply my foundation. Now that that has dried, I'm going to now take my beauty blender and my foundation, and I just bounce that on my skin all around. Now that I have my foundation, I'm going to set it with my True Match Mineral Powder. And I always use a different brush than the one that it comes with. I use a big fluffy brush. And I just pat that over my skin to set all of that before I put my other products on top of it. Now I'm going to do my bronzer. I'm using the top of the Christmas Cookie House Party palette from Too Faced. And I'm going to take this bronze shade right here, and it's called Extra Toasty. And I'm going to use a slanted, dense, fluffy brush to apply that. after I bronze, I'm gonna do my blush, and I'm gonna use that same palette and just use this pink shade in the middle. It's called Daydreamer, and I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush, looks like this. After I apply my blush, I've been really liking to put fake freckles on my face. I do have quite a few already, like on my nose and everything, but I just like to add some more. So I use an eyebrow pencil. I use this one from Revlon. It's the Colorstay Brow Creator in the shade 620 Auburn. And I will just take a little tiny bit, like just like that, a little tiny bit, and I just make little dots. I'll show you, but I'm gonna just take little dots all over my nose, and I fan them out underneath here. And then I take a translucent setting powder. I use my Cody Airspun one, and I will put that on top of it just so that they blend out really well and it's not harsh dots all over my face. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of the process, and then I'll finish the rest off camera, and then I'll be right back. Now that the fake freckles are done, I'm going to use my Hard Candy Just Glow highlighting palette in the shade Sunkissed for my highlight. So this gold shade, and then I'm going to use my fluffy brush that looks like this to apply it. I'm going to take this tiny little brush with that same shade, and I'm going to use it to do my upper lip and the bridge of my nose, the corner of my eye, and underneath my eyebrows. The last two steps in this look are to do my lips, and I'm also going to finish my lower lash line. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to take that small fluffy brush again, and I'm going to take the dark brown from in this palette to do that part. And then I'm also going to add some glitter. I'm not exactly sure how well the glitter is going to work, but the glitter in the picture looked like a chunkier glitter than just a normal one, so I'm gonna just have to see how well that works. But I'm just gonna take this fluffy and just run it all along my lower lash line. Alright, so for the glitter, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Spicy Mommy palette, and they just come like this. And I'm going to be taking this middle glitter shade right here. Now, I do want to do a disclaimer that you should be very careful if you try this, and you do not want to get it in your eye because the glitter is, I'll try to get in closer, chunkier glitter, so just be very careful. I don't even know how well this is going to work, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to be taking a small little flat brush like this to try and apply it underneath my eyes. And I'm sorry if you keep hearing this weird creaking noise. My chair makes noises when I move in it. So this is what it looks like. I mean, you can see the glitter. I don't think I'm going to add any more just because I don't want too much underneath my eyes. But I'm going to go ahead and do the other one off camera and do my mascara for my lower lashes, and then I'll be right back. Now that I've finished all the glitter, which is not even really showing up a whole lot on camera, but it's on there, I'm going to do my lips. So the color that I'm using is this one. I will insert the picture up here again of the color that I found inspiration from. This is as close as I could get to it, but it's the shade Dark and Stormy from Flower. And this is this is a matte lipstick. Okay, so that's the finished makeup portion of the video. I forgot earlier to explain how I did my hair, so I'm going to insert the photo right here of where I got the inspiration from. But basically, I just split my hair in half and I used this in my hair first. I took a shower earlier, so my hair had just dried almost fully, but it wasn't completely dry. And then I used this in my hair, and it's just this marvelous oil, dry to very dry hair. I just used some of that in my hair, and then I split my hair down the middle and I braided upside down. So basically I flipped my head over, braided upside down, and did a Dutch braid where the braid basically sits on top of the hair, and then at the top I just put an elastic band and then did a bun, and I just held the bun in place with bobby pins. But this is how I finished my hair. Now I'm going to explain to you the jewelry that I picked. So my zodiac sign is also from the water element. So according to that, my metals that are under this category are mercury and silver. So I decided for my jewelry today I would do the silver portion. So I have this necklace that has a little teddy bear. It does have gold in the middle, but basically it's silver. Then I have these dragonfly earrings. So there's 3 and then a little tiny jewel right there. And then I'm also going to put on these little silver rings. They're just thin bands. I'm going to put those on. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll go in the bathroom and I will show you a picture on the screen of the outfit inspiration that I got, and then I'll show you me wearing all my jewelry, and then I will be back to do the outro. The thing I'm going to show you are the dragonfly earrings, and then here's the teddy bear necklace, and my 2 rings are on my ring fingers, and then I just have this camisole, and it has like a dragon on it and all over it and everything with flowers. And then I paired that with my red tank top that I just rolled up so it looks like a crop top. And then I have these light blue denim shorts, and then I paired it with my red ked shoes. And that's the finished look. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching it. I had a lot of fun making it. Comment down below any other ideas that you have of things you'd like to see. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time.